look, weight loss doesn't have to be this fast, intense, rigorous thing. Like, of course, that's something that's going to sell, dropping 10 pounds in a week or 50 pounds in a month, but that's not maintainable. And if you're clicking on this or even just looking around for weight loss tips, you're ready for something that is actually going to last and stick with you long term. So I am actually working on that right now myself. I'm losing weight slowly, intentionally, and without any kind of force or push. And it is a lot more mental than anything else. Of course, I'm watching what I'm eating, I'm doing the workouts, I'm doing and taking care of all of that stuff, but it's the mental side of things that really, really gets you. So, I want to go over the three things that have been helping me to drop weight. From my highest, I am down about 12 pounds, but since tracking, I'm down like maybe two. Don't look at my tracking right now, but I want to kind of share exactly what is working, what isn't, and kind of moving forward from that. But if this is something that you do want to work on yourself, I'd highly recommend checking out my food and fitness reset pack. It's basically everything that I have done to get to this point to where I am in a much better spot. And I went from tracking calories in hours in the gym with fasted cardio and things like that, and I'm not doing any of that now and still seeing results. Yes, they are slow, but they are going to be so much more maintainable, and I'm happy and not dreading every single day. So if that's something that you are interested in, definitely check it out down below. It's worked for me, it's worked for clients, it's really just the game changer for up here. Now, of course, there is a time and place for calorie counting and like routine or like strict routine when it comes to your workouts, but that's not something that I'm going to be doing or sharing in the moment. I had done it for years, so I have a good idea of calories and food count and kind of like protein macros and things like that, and like a good routine that works for me as far as the gym goes. But I got into like the negative side of it where I was strictly tracking and needed to prove something whenever I was counting my calories or doing my workouts. So I have gone to the extreme side of it. So now I am doing a more holistic, intuitive, whatever it is you want to call it, a little more relaxed approach. We're going to chill out about this, okay? So the three things that I am doing are daily-ish weigh-ins, trying out different foods and being like conscious and aware of like how much I'm eating, the calorie count, things like that. And then the mindset shifts that have been really, really helping me with this slow progress, because it's not sexy, it's not fun, it's annoying at times. Like right now, I am up almost 2 pounds, but that is because from the experiment, I'll share in just a second, but the daily weigh-ins have been helping out a lot. Now, if you are a woman and get your period, just know that the week of your period and kind of like a couple days leading up to it, you might jump weight. So just as an example, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but to the extreme side of it, like anything that when it was going down and then like back up, that was my period. So I have gotten to the point where I am not tracking my period. Now, if you see at the very end, that red dot, it has gone up. That's because I haven't like pooped in 2 days. So that's another thing that really, really affects it. But the daily weigh-ins really do help out a lot because it just keeps you conscious of what it is that you are eating and also seeing how your body responds to it. So maybe you've been really like restricting, maybe not even strict, but just really consistent with the food that you're eating and eating it at like a lower amount. And then all of a sudden, like when you have date night or whatever it is you when you go out to eat or have something different or more food, you might realize that either your weight goes up and then drops again, or it might just drop. And that's also good to kind of see and reset as well. But really a lot of it is just to kind of be more conscious and aware of how your body responds. Now, I do see with when I'm trying out different foods, like what meals are really consistent with helping me kind of drop and just also feel good. But it also helps me see maybe like how much is too much. Like some weeks will be like very little, if any kind of weight loss. And I know that those weeks are probably, I'm getting a little bit more calories than I need to. Now, I am also in a weird spot with my schedule. I don't know if you can see right now, but it's a little after like 2 a.m. Yeah, it's like 2:10 right now. My my work schedule is ridiculous at the moment. I am working a part-time job where I am a baker in the morning, and my shift starts at 3 a.m. So, and if you work in hospitality or anything like that, you know that breaks are non-existent, or like just not consistent. So because I get up so early, I used to make breakfast and then I would feel bloated and uncomfortable and just sluggish all day. So I don't eat until about 10 or 11, whenever it is that I get off. So I'm basically doing fasting. I forgot the word. I'm basically doing like an extreme form of fasting, but that's just because where my schedule is at. And anytime I've tried to eat during work, I get like super crampy and bloated and just very, very uncomfortable. So this is like the best case scenario for me. It doesn't have to necessarily be for you, but that's also just with the trying out different things and finding what works. So I have a small window of food availability to eat, and that's kind of also been my biggest I guess struggle or issue, is trying to find a way to balance it out, because I'm only eating for like 5 or 6 hours, and you can only like shove so much food in without getting uncomfortable as well. So I will say that that is still a bit of a trial and error, because I was complaining to my boyfriend last night that like I just felt so very full, even though I was eating like not really heavy foods. So it's just kind of figuring out the balance of what works, what doesn't. I might have to have a bigger window, but then that's going to cut into my sleeping as well. And I need to try and at least get 6 to 7 hours of sleep. Does it happen all the time? No, it does not, but that is ideal. So if I could at least try and shoot for that, then I might get like 4 or 5 hours. But I need more than that. And that's also a big thing when it comes to weight loss, is getting your sleep and rest and calm, reducing your stress. So the final thing that really has helped as far as this whole losing weight slowly and not letting it dictate me and get in my head is just the mindset shifts that I've had to enjoy and endure, and that is experimenting and enjoying the journey. So the experimental mindset is something that I have been helping my clients understand and implement for years, and it's really the thing that like made it switch for me. I'm trying to be quiet, so quiet steps. But with the experimental mindset, there's no success or failure. There's just an outcome. And with that outcome, you get to decide what it is you want to do with it. Do you want to keep it? Do you want to toss it? Do you want to try something new? But it ultimately puts you back in control of your life and allows you to have the final say with what it is that you're doing, whether it's the foods you're eating, the workouts you're doing, the life that you're living, or how you're going about existing in it. It really just puts you back in control and makes you not feel out of control, or like things are just happening to you and you don't know why. It allows you to kind of get down in it and not just be questioning all the time. So that's how I've been approaching all of this, and that's how I've been able to weigh myself daily, because before, like today, I'm up pounds and normally that would like set me back, but because I have been doing this, I know it's because I've been stressed with work, because I'm taking on like 2 extra shifts. So my week doesn't end today. It's just halfway through at this point. The sleep has been a little bit inconsistent. I haven't been fully sleeping through the night, so that's going to affect things. I haven't pooped in like 2 days, so that's going to affect things. And it could be a couple other lists of things, but it's no longer just like, but I've been following my diet plan. I've been doing my workouts. Like, what is going on? Is it because I only did a 10-minute workout instead of The full long one, which I do have a done in 10 series where it's like 10-minute workouts down below that are still good and still enough. That's not the reason that I'm not down weight. It's because I haven't pooped and other stuff's going on. But I do have that freebie down below too. But the biggest thing is just like enjoying the journey with it all. So taking the experimental mindset and allowing myself to look at the numbers and not let it mean something about me, and also the foods and everything like that, and just life in general. But learning to enjoy the journey is the biggest thing, because I have always been the person that is working towards the end goal. Like, I need to get it, and why isn't it working? And that would just put so much stress and pressure on me too, that I'm really having to force myself to enjoy the progress, enjoy the journey, enjoy letting it happen and experiencing it, like for the first time. Like I said, I'm 31 right now, and all of my 20s were feeling like I was behind and a failure and questioning every little thing that I was doing. And I was never good enough, and I just was not happy. I had the outward perspective that I had it all together and was figuring it out and very happy, but I was struggling inside. So the fact that I'm able to enjoy this journey, I'm allowing myself to rest, I'm allowing myself to take it slow, allowing myself to have hobbies for the first time ever. Like, reading is okay, like doing crossword puzzles is okay, like trying to knit is okay, and like being a newbie at it and not a perfectionist. Like, it's been the biggest thing to also reduce the stress, to just let it go. Let it go. Whatever happens, happens. I know I'm making the right progress. It's just going to take some time. But in the meantime, I have been able to like reduce my bloat. I have lost weight. Like I said before, I've lost at least 10 pounds from my heaviest, and I'm down like 2 from tracking, because that was something that I just didn't do, or didn't allow myself or trust myself to do. So it is working. It is making progress. But again, it's not the pretty thing. It's not the sexy thing that's going to sell. Not that I'm selling anything. I'm trying to give stuff away down below. But it is a process. But once you do that process and really implement it, and again, it does take time. Progress and change from something that was decades worth of your existence is going to take a little bit of time to change and to get comfortable with. But it is worth it. And it does just become second nature. Yes, there are going to be uncomfortable moments where you have to force it or really push to do it. But I usually find that it's like 2 weeks. 2 weeks of forcing yourself to do it, of uncomfortableness and a little struggle, and then you're good to go. You just have to keep doing it, but allow yourself the time to be uncomfortable, to be questioning it, and just let it happen. So if this is something that, again, you would like to have a better understanding of, or get to a better spot, especially if you have been extreme with your calorie counting and your intense hours in the gym. Like, I used to think that I needed at least a 2-hour workout, and that was on top of the fasted cardio that I did in the morning for an hour. Like, if you're ready to just be able to enjoy it and believe that a 10-minute workout is enough for your day, then definitely check out my Food and Fitness Reset pack down below. Again, it's the process that I had to go through to get to this point to where I just am comfortable and intuitive and just aware, however you want to look at it. And then you can also grab my Done in 10 series too, that I've been doing videos for, kind of breaking down as well. Because it's about it. This is your life, so you get to decide what it is that it's going to look like and how you want it to be. So if that's something that you are interested in, definitely leave your thoughts and comments down below. I am Jessie with Health and Hobbies. Feel free to subscribe and follow along if this is something that you would like to incorporate into your life, or just have someone like me talking at you here and there to kind of be a little bit of a shift from what you're used to. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye.